On August 16, 1812, he surrenders Detroit and its garrison to Brock without resistance. July 19, 1812, a British attack on the new U.S. naval base on Lake Ontario at Sackett's Harbor, New York, is repelled by the gunfire of a single ship, the Oneida, commanded by Lieutenant Mellington T. Woolsey. August 15–16, 1812, an evacuation of U.S. occupants of Fort Dearborn at the southern end of Lake Michigan, Chicago, is ordered. During the evacuation, the garrison is attacked and massacred. On the following day, the fort is burned down. August 19, 1812, Captain Isaac Hull, nephew of General William Hull, in command of the 44-gun frigate Constitution, meets the Gerrymander, a 38-gun frigate, off the coast of Nova Scotia. After 1/2 hour, the Gerrymander strikes her colors, and has to be abandoned and blown up because she can no longer remain afloat. Hull returns to Boston with the English prisoners of the Gerrymander, the first hero of the war. August 23, 1812, General Brock reaches Fort George, at the mouth of the Niagara River, facing American forces occupying Fort Niagara. October 9, 1812, Lieutenant Jesse Duncan Elliott, commanding a Lake Erie flotilla, surprises and captures 2 British brigs, the Detroit and the Caledonia. October 13, 1812, General Brock's army is attacked at Queenston Heights, Ontario, by a force of 600 Americans. Brock is killed in the engagement, which, however, is lost by the Americans because the New York State Militia refuses to cross into Canada, on the grounds that their military service does not require them to leave the state. October 18, 1812, the sloop Wasp defeats the British brig Frolic off the coast of Virginia. October 25, 1812, the 44-gun frigate United States, commanded by Captain Stephen Decatur, encounters the 38-gun frigate Macedonian, commanded by Captain John S. Carden. After a fierce and costly battle of 90 minutes, in which 104 casualties are suffered on the British ship and 12 on the United States, the Macedonian is captured and towed into New London. This is the only British prize to reach an American port intact. November 19, 1812, General Henry Dearborn, commanding the largest American army in the field, starts from Plattsburgh toward Montreal, but at the Canadian frontier his militia refuses to cross, and he returns to Plattsburgh. November 27, 1812. Congress authorizes the construction of 6 new heavy frigates. These ships are not completed in time to be used in the war. December, 1812. James Madison, in the nation's first wartime election, is elected to a second term as president, defeating DeWitt Clinton of New York by 128 electoral votes to 89. Elbridge Gerry wins over Jared Ingersoll for vice president, 131 to 86. December 29, 1812, the 44-gun frigate Constitution, commanded by Captain William Bainbridge, destroys the 38-gun frigate Java in a vicious fight off the coast of Brazil. Bainbridge is wounded twice in the battle,